I think there's ghosts all around us, all sorts of ghosts. We're all haunted by something or someone. And I think sometimes the living can become ghosts too, if the shadows take hold of us, if we go unseen. Hello, I'm Lucy Strange, and I'm very excited to tell you about my new Barrington Stoke title, The Boy at the Window. It's a bit different from my previous books because it's a proper old-fashioned ghost story, the sort of story to savour on a cold, dark night, a story that gives you that delicious, shivery, creeping uncertainty, a story with a really chilling twist at the end. Our main character is a boy called Hugo who lives in a lonely old house surrounded by thick, mysterious fog. Hugo's mother is ill and she barely notices her son anymore. She is waiting for her husband, Hugo's father, to return from the war. But the war ended months ago and he has still not come back. One cold evening, Hugo sees a ghostly face at the dining room window, the face of a boy. His eyes are hollow and hungry, and he wants to come inside. The Boy at the Window is a standalone title perfect for fans of the Gothic genre and ghost stories. It takes inspiration from Victorian and Edwardian ghost stories by the likes of Charles Dickens, Henry James, M.R. James, W.W. Jacobs, and films such as The Others. Many of these works are studied at Key Stage 3 as part of an English curriculum focus on the Gothic genre, and The Boy at the Window could work beautifully within such a unit. It features Gothic conventions such as isolation, pathetic fallacy, doppelgangers, and ambiguity. And being a Barrington Stoke title, it of course has the added benefits of being short, exquisitely illustrated by the artist Rohan Eason. It is quick and easy to read, and it is accessible for all students, all of which will be deeply appreciated by English teachers, and I should know because I was an English teacher for many years. I'm going to leave you with a little taster of this spooky tale. The ghost wasn't a trick of the fog or the moonlight, and nor was it my imagination. I was sure of what I'd seen. The ghost of a boy, no older than me. I could still see the odd, pearly shimmer of his skin. I could still see that pleading look in his eyes, as if he were cold and hungry and alone out there. I stood at the terrace doors in the dining room the next day and watched for him. I stared into the fog for hours. But there was no ghost boy, and the only pale face I saw was my own, reflected in the cold glass of the window. It was starting to get dark when at last I saw something in the fog, and the moment I saw it, I wished I had not. A stab of fear hit me in the chest, and I could hardly breathe. Something was there. It was creeping towards the house. There was a light, too. A lantern, perhaps? The light was faint and watery, like moonlight in a pond. It rippled in the fog, and then it was gone again. Footsteps on the path, the front steps. And that's enough for now. I hope you're feeling suitably spooked. Bye for now.